All right, this is my first ever live stream. We're experiencing not really technical difficulties, but technical, I don't know how to necessarily live cast an Eclipse. We'll live and learn, I suppose.
I will, unless it gets too hot. I'm gonna. Oh, yeah. Well, in the immortal words of Scott Gavotte, it has begun.
Before anything happens, I'm probably gonna go get some ice.
Well, my eyes will do fine, but I'm afraid my face is going to get sunburned.
Ah, there we go.
Yep. It's now very noticeable. It's now very definitely noticeable. Moon's disk is sliding over the sun's disk. Sliding in front of the sun's disk, technically.
I am not very good at this.
It's best not to put them on until you're. Okay.
All right, there's not much to see right now.
Can I try a bite?
Oh, I've got 0 viewers. Yay!
Can I try a bite of your breakfast sandwich?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll have to be through the lens, through the glasses, because the brightness of the sun will overwhelm your. Yeah. We should have gotten a sun filter for your camera.
It is warm, at least right now.
Woo!
So, and I'm going to go get a couple of blankets because it will get cold eventually.
I should have brought my ukulele. We could have sung songs about the sun and the moon.
Yes. Moon June swoon syndrome.
We can sing You Are My Sunshine. Here Comes the Sun. By the Light of the Silvery Moon.
I was in a cartoon.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit noticeable each minute.
I heard a loon baying up at the
Wow.
moon.
I just want to try taking a photo through this,
Do what?
through one of these.
Okay. Big enough to cover your lens?
Are we on live? Or did she turn us off?
Probably on live. I don't know.
That didn't work. Why is it my fingers just aren't big enough for this? You know what? It won't do it because it's too dark. Now, it just doesn't show.
Sure, if you go in, there's probably instructions on it for
Night.
going to full manual and setting it to take it even though theoretically there's not enough light.
Hey, the sun's not there.
I'm actually going to go in for a while because I don't want to get sunburned.
Let's do it right here. Ooh.
It's much more noticeable now, isn't it? Oh, I really hope that Liam and Mia get here in time.
What I'm really excited for is when it's like half covering, because I've heard the shadows when it's half covering are really weird.
Yeah, the shadows change, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have we been live the whole time?
Yeah. We are now. Bear with me.
So Mitchell's were at 100% there, so they're probably up there watching now.
They will
Yeah.
just be seeing what they're going to be 4 or 5 minutes behind us, I think.
Behind us, okay.
Yeah, it's going from Texas to New Brunswick.
Okay, I thought it was going south.
Nope. From southwest to northeast. I believe the track always does.
I do feel the like I'm getting sunburned.
Yeah.
Will it get stronger?
Black Sox are not the play, let me tell you.
When the rays get stronger, as there are fewer rays coming at us, will it get
No, it'll get less.
okay?
The sun's rays, if you consider them to come in parallel,
I don't even know if this is showing up, by golly.
basically it's like putting a shutter in front of the lens, and you get less light and less heat.
Okay, because I knew we were going to get cold.
There's just a tiny sliver over it right now. It's
Yes.
not much to see.
Just a little bite.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's about a fifth of the way in, but it therefore is not covering anywhere near a fifth of the area.
Right. Well, I don't know why I did that. It says I have one person online, and I don't know where that person is from. But here in Central Ohio, it's a beautiful spring day.
Real life Deborah Price doing the Deborah Price thing.
Yeah, I'm live casting. No, you have. If you want to stick your tongue out, you have to come around.
No, they just have to hear the sound.
Oh, okay. And there's just a little sliver right now. It'll get way more noticeable when it gets a little bit more covered. Ah. Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Even if here you go, Liam.
Hello. Hi, Papa. What are you most excited about, Liam?
Just 1 second, sir. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. The whole family's here, and it's super exciting. Hello.
Let's see if I can get these on.
Just a little bit of your sweater is on the camera.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you can see it. That's so cool. Okay.
Oh, you know what it makes me think of?
Zoe, do you think you could scooch closer to Nima or?
C is for cookie. A cookie with a
for me.
cookie with a bite out of it looks like a C. A big round donut with a bite out of it looks like a C.
My cousin Diana is watching, but not signed in, so say hi.
Oh, apparently we have a viewer. Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
A little more and it'll look like Pac-Man.
C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. Oh, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. Oh, did I? I think I just put my head in front of it. Whoops. Doop. I'm trying to capture it. There's a camera. Oh yeah,
Well, he has
I mean,
another
it really
hour.
you can.
Has an hour before it gets
Whoops.
really exciting.
Did I just cover?
I should be wearing a hat.
Whoops.
Let me go get hats. Well, or just sunscreen. If you can sunscreen.
Very cool.
Where's sunscreen? Okay.
Probably in the car. We hit our maximum coverage around 3:14.
Yeah, between 3:10 and
No,
3:15.
Liam, no.
So we've got an
I said no.
hour actually
Don't
before
bring
we're at
anything out here.
prime totality.
Fine.
For anyone
Well, that is not
viewing
what this is about.
online, we in Central Ohio are very close to the path of the totality. According to NASA.gov, which I referenced a couple days ago, we are going to be at 99.5%. So just so close to 100% at the peak. So we're several miles. How many miles do you think? I mean, far enough.
We're about 40 miles from the zone of full totality.
We're about 40 miles out from the full totality zone that's going
in either of two directions.
That's going across Central Ohio. So we think this is pretty prime viewing, and we don't have to travel. We're right here with the family in the backyard. We still have almost an hour before we really get to that close to totality. So we'll be checking in every so often as the moon's disk slowly moves across the sun. But for now, you can just enjoy the ambiance.
Perfect weather for it.
It really is perfect weather.
It would be really
Do you need
funny
help,
if a
Ian?
cloud
No,
covered
what
it
that?
while it
Hey,
was totally
It's not
covered
like crabby. You need to
by
bend it.
the,
If I'd known it was going to be this nice in the sky, I might have driven up to Mount Vernon.
You think?
But I'm not going to do it this late.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that would be great.
Drive up to could have
So
scout up to the park.
here in Central Ohio, of course, people are descending from all over the world. And apparently on some of the freeways around Columbus, even at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, people were pulling to the side of the freeway and setting up for viewing. Thank goodness here where we live, we don't have to travel anywhere. We don't have to be on freeways. We're actually going on surface streets and hanging out in our own backyards. So in the meantime, some folks are getting hats because being out here for a significant period of time, we realize the sun's going to be covered up, but for the next hour, we're still going to be in the sun getting UV exposure. We're staying hydrated.
That's an interesting idea.
I just realized I've been cutting this with this. You sure you don't need it? Is it that? No, it's fine. You want yours?
What? Yeah.
No.
You get it from the
Oh, it
Hey,
does.
Yolanda. Oh my
Ah,
goodness. So good to hear from you. So we are about half an hour drive from the totality, but we had heard from a lot of people that all kinds of folks, like I said, they're coming from all over the world. And so the fields, the freeways, everything in or toward the totality are already completely choked up. People were starting to park next to the freeway. And it's going to be, I suspect, bumper to bumper around the area that's north and west of here, which is where the totality is going to be. So we thought 99.5% was good enough. you know. And so we're pretty excited. Let me check it out.
Keep funny because it's white on my left cheek.
It was
It's relatively clear on my.
I'm off till Friday and this I think I could go.
Hey, hi, Will. Will Thorpe is on.
Hi, Will.
Hey, everybody say hi.
He's west of the zone.
Yeah.
So yeah, Will, you're on the other side of the totality path, I think.
Where are they?
Michigan.
Oh,
So check it out. For folks, oof. We've got the whole fam here, the kids.
Well, it's interesting that we think
All right.
of the moon moving from east to west, but it actually moves from west to east.
Pardon me, I'm going to try and
That'll work.
get the filter on so we can look at the. I don't know how good the picture is. Whoops.
And the moon actually travels the same direction as the Earth, from west to east, as the Earth rotates. So this is about the only way you get a chance to see the direction the moon actually goes.
Now I can see on my screen that, whoops. I can see that it's, whoops. There we go. I can see it. I don't know if it's coming across on the screen. And we've got quite a ways to go still. Yeah, I'm trying to. I've got the glasses across the screen. So.
That's not sure at all. And I can't figure out how to get the screen off of it. So you're not working.
So I remember some years ago, there was an eclipse and it was partial here. And we did the thing where you poked a hole and saw the reflection. So because it wasn't close to the totality, we actually didn't do that much. So I really didn't have that much investment in today's eclipse, but it seemed like the excitement was building and the kids really wanted us to have kind of a family event. And we're all science nerds. So it wasn't that difficult to convince us to get together and do a sciencey thing. So we can see, whoops,
I got to see Life Light last night.
you can see
That was fun.
family in the back.
And they all get back in.
One of our resident science nerds right here.
Wow, it's getting more and more every time I
Is
look
that
up.
working, Liam?
A little bit, yeah.
Cool.
So on my
Oh, yeah.
screen, it wasn't that great, but I could see
There's two of them over there.
on the camera on my side of the screen at least that it was starting to get the sun
this because I'm cold,
with a
Oh, you have.
little
Sounds good.
section taken out of it.
It'll be a lot better seeing the
As
camera
I
once
said,
it's more-
It made me think of C is for cookie.
Oh, that's really cool.
A cookie with a bite out of it
That's really cool. But
Wow. Well
looks like a
done.
C.
'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
actually, yeah.
trying to take pictures and
See?
nothing is happening.
It's starting to work.
Mhm.
It'll be
Yeah,
better.
I saw it on the screen. I think as it gets more and more, it'll be easier and easier to capture.
oh, really?
So, and folks, if
Yeah, the kids are-
The sun.
Deb's
if we're
using
working
the-
on getting a little bored.
That moon be ruining my view of the sun.
I believe so. You can put this on pause or walk away for 20 or 30 minutes, and we'll just keep showing you updates because we've still got 45 minutes before we're close to totality, I think.
What?
That's over the rain.
That's okay with me.
And then we
It's
should-
mom.
We should get pizza for dinner.
What did she say? I can't understand it.
Yeah, you're mumbling.
We should get pizza.
Did you take your meds today?
Oh wait, Mima, you have bees?
You get pizza.
Bees? Yeah,
I never. Oh yeah, you did get bees. I forgot about that.
but they're gonna. They don't care about you.
Nathan,
What?
They'll
does
just.
Marco sound good?
Yeah.
Bees.
I know.
They get bees.
Yeah, we should totally
So
just
I
have
got a
someone
message
deliver us a
from Air
pizza
Canada
while it's
saying that
total.
They didn't give us a glass.
my payment didn't go
Maybe
through.
we'll just let
They're
the guy
still
stay
taking
with
my
us.
tickets, but I need to call USIA again. Be like,
Yeah. Well, no, that would be trespassing.
Hmm.
We would have to-
So while we're waiting, we'll take a nice tour of the yard. So this is my parents' house. It is, we're sitting out here on the patio. It's a lovely, very, very peaceful and eco-friendly place. They've got their compost bins going on here, very conscientious about the composting. If you look right behind me, whoops, it's the bird feeder. The birds are very, very happy to come and enjoy the bird feeder during, well, year round, but especially during the winter when it's harder for them to find food and stuff. This is a regular bird feeder. They'll put up their hummingbird feeder in another couple weeks. Let's see. And right behind me, this used to be a swimming pool, and now it's been filled in. And they planted a little grove of trees. There's apple and pear here. There's a bird bath. Whoops, right there. And then, whoops, I'm not very good at aiming my camera. There is a beehive. And it's actually, let's see if we can get closer. It's actually very, very busy. See if you can get a sight of that. Yep. Oh, and you know what? They're kind of buzzing real fast. Maybe they're not that, they're just not that into me coming close to their hive. But, yep, we are working with the, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the Beekeepers Society or something of our local county. There's like a, these beekeeping and bee organizations in our county and in Central Ohio in general. And so we are very happy to maintain bee-friendly yards and even set up our beehives so that we're helping keep healthy, thriving bee populations as well as healthy, thriving plant life throughout our state. So let's see. There we go. We've got a very nice, there's like raised garden beds right there. Yeah, you can see that right behind me. And those are really nice because there's nothing growing in them right now. But as long as you keep the soil really rich, things grow pretty well in Central Ohio. We've got good soil and we've got plenty of rain. So gardening is very popular. The biggest threat to gardens, I would say, is local deer and rabbits. We've got there's a 6-foot fence here behind us. In general, deer can jump across or jump over a 6-foot fence. However, there's so much that's easier to access. A fence is a deterrent. It's not a complete barrier, but it's a deterrent. And so if you've got a fence, you're likely to have fewer deer just because they can go to someone else's yard that doesn't have a fence. All right, I'm gonna check status. Ooh,
It's definitely feeling cooler. I can feel it now.
Yeah, the wind is definitely cooler.
all right, I'm gonna do the thing where I turn around and then check it and then find.
Ah, dang it, the bees.
Did you get a bee there?
Don't scare it. If you just sit quietly, it'll go on by you.
Yeah, I know. Help anxiety.
Unless you've been out in the flowers making your hair dusted with pollen.
Oh, that's perfect. HD instead of 4K. Works so much better.
Takes up all your memory though, doesn't it?
No, HD is less.
Oh.
4K is a lot better resolution. But trying 4K again.
So it's resin instead of risen. It's got resin instead of riz. I can talk like the kids.
Good thing I'm wearing glasses so you can't see the look on my face.
You laughed at
Don't worry, I'm saying it ironically.
You laughed at one joke I said everybody.
We're talking about, what did you say? Something about Riz?
Yeah, I can say the res or resin instead of risen. It's better res than riz.
Oh, that's perfect.
I watched a video where someone was talking about quizzing people on
Yeah, you did.
slang.
I got the perfect footage.
Did you?
Take a look.
It is really good. I need,
Mom, don't see the image I got.
I honestly,
We all lost like this.
Oh, you did? That's fantastic.
Oh wow, buddy.
all right. We've got some people that are getting really, really good footage and photos. On my end, I can see that the moon is moving across the sun, and I think it's coming through, but it's just not very well. On live stream, I don't know. I don't know how I can, zoom in or adjust the picture.
It's almost a
I
crescent
am new to
sun.
this, and
It's like reverse DreamWorks.
we've still got more than 30 minutes. Did you say it's like reverse DreamWorks?
Yeah. Well, it is, isn't it?
I was waiting for it to get smaller so I could make a DreamWorks joke, and you took it from me.
No, you'll still get your chance.
Huh.
Noticeably higher now.
We're making jokes about the DreamWorks logo. The DreamWorks logo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I am. Nathan said.
I'm still saying that it makes me think of a cookie with a bite out of it.
If someone has like that shape of teeth, then I'm scared of them.
C is for cookie, is what I think, because my brain works in terms of cookies, not DreamWorks logos. Oops.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh,
See,
the edges of the
all the grown-ups are there checking it out.
the edges of the
Stay
the,
hydrated.
glasses when I do this.
Mhm.
It's perfect.
And
I
if
can
you're
get
a ginger
better or worse.
or very fair blonde,
Can't see it. Can see it.
Yeah.
Can't see it. Can see it.
Deb, sunscreen?
So I can put some more on. I put sunscreen on today earlier, but I can put more on.
Here's a hat for you.
I'm good for now.
Okay.
Well, my plan has my plan as a genius idea.
All right, everybody, be entertaining, please. Liam, that's you.
And you did. Wait, before you go,
We're so entertaining just sitting here.
Hey, we could give knitting lessons.
Did you know that you can knit at the same time you watch an eclipse?
Give us a step-by-step
You know,
tutorial
I
on
can
how to
knit
do
as
No, I
well.
can't.
the eclipse.
I can knit as well during eclipse as I
Oh.
can out without one. I can't knit at all.
come on. Oh, keep avoiding the fire like it's actually hard. That's kind of neat what you can do.
For the 1 or 2 people just joining us, we are here in Central Ohio and we are putting on sunscreen because even though the sun is partially covered, you can still get a sunburn. We're about, let me check the time. 30 minutes, a little over 30 minutes away from as close to totality as we're going to get, which is about 99.5%.
Will it go dark?
Yes.
It'll be dark.
It will be
I
very
believe.
dark.
Yay. Better than less.
And so we'll take a look through the eclipse glasses shortly to see what it looks like.
Don't think we'll see the beads. I think you have to have full totality for that.
The what?
Aww.
Somebody's beads, some astronomer named them. They're the little
Oh, the little.
flare, the protuberances that flare out.
Oh yeah,
when the
the
disc is
was it the diamond?
called somebody's beads.
I just saw a plane fly in front of the sun.
I just too.
Yeah, because we're looking at the same sun, I bet.
No, you're not. My sun's better.
Hold up, can I take a look at your sun?
Sure.
Wait, no, I need to take a look.
No,
I don't understand how this works.
I know how it works. My sun is the best sun.
Oh, your sun looks terrible.
No, that's why it's the best.
It's like retro.
Yeah, it's how the
Yeah.
sun used to look. Before they gave it an update.
Did you just say your sun looks terrible?
No, it looks retro. He said it
'Cause-
looks terrible.
Because
They're retro.
I'm looking at my son and he looks pretty terrible too.
It's like the
He changed his clothes last night.
64 graphic.
Wasn't even Saturday.
Hello, sun. Sucks that you can't see the moon. The moon is literally directly in front, well, peeking in front of the sun, and you still can't even actually see it. I never thought you'd need glasses to see the moon.
Imagine how different this would look if the moon was behind the sun.
It looked different because I don't know, like if you're on near the coast, I don't know, man. It's gonna look a lot different. Really, because you look different if the moon is behind the sun.
Imagine how different this would look if you were blind.
Oof. Oofda.
Not much different. There just wouldn't be a sun. It'd just all be black.
Yeah, it would be a total solar eclipse before it even
All
started.
of a sudden.
It's a good thing I'm knitting a blanket since it's getting cold.
I think it's almost half now, if not.
It's hit the it's hit the sun's midpoint, but that it's not covering half the disc yet.
Yeah, it's not covering half the area, but half the diameter.
Y'all are using way too many big words.
Eminem.
You know, should be my idea.
Huh?
Should be my idea.
Nikes.
But
You're shaking the whole.
I am noticing the coolness. Oh, definitely.
Who cares about cool phenomena?
I'm sitting here watching the eclipse while my cousin is watching the eclipse in Florida on Deb's YouTube channel, and we're chatting.
Man, I got this before. I don't know why I'm having trouble getting it again.
And you do. Yeah, I mastered it. Take a look.
You want to tape it,
I've
Deb?
mastered-
No,
If you want, I can help. I mastered it.
we're doing this in real time, folks.
Yeah, let me see. Let me just take these out for a second.
Real mess.
I think I can
All
do
right,
it.
our master Eclipse catcher is going to do it for us.
Okay, just let me see what the camera is. There we go. Just
Except-
kind of gotta.
It's a forehand operation.
It's kind of hard to see like this.
Yeah, well,
Can you turn the brightness up?
here, take it off.
Brightness button.
Oh, you know what?
Oh no, it is fully up. Oh, there we go. Suddenly I can see everything.
It's I think automatically adjusts for the brightness.
Yeah.
And then
That's the sun.
so it shows up there. But I got it to stay for a little bit. I don't know how to, zoom in or anything on this.
There we go. Get a good.
Except I don't,
Can you put it on the edge of the
Does it look
glass?
but I don't see it.
not quite as bright outside? Like
Hang on,
Now I
let's
just can't see anything. It's weird. I guess when you hold it for long enough, it just kind of changes its brightness. I don't know.
It does. It's automatically
And
adjusting.
then afterwards, it'll.
Nima,
Yes, sir.
There we go.
I mastered it.
You did.
And I have this little thing where I can stick between it. So
When it gets almost to totality. Here, I want to show you a picture down the
Wait 1 second. Let me grab you. Uncle Jimmy got it for us? Oh, yeah.
Okay, I
You
actually,
think that would work with these? Hey, Nima, probably get it to work with this.
Oops, sorry.
There's a lot more
we've got
settings.
some,
Probably get it without having-
somebody has gotten some better pictures and some stuff like that. I'll see if I can get it better.
I tried putting it on and it didn't work.
It might work.
Okay,
Might
maybe
have to-
with two hands it'll
You
work.
might have to
I-
change some settings.
My neighbor is over there sitting. Okay.
Holy
You don't put
moly.
Okay, I wanted to show you. This is what totality looked like a couple of years ago when Uncle Jim and Aunt Jolene, it was at their house.
There's a rainbow.
Isn't that cool? It's
Oh,
amazing.
look at what we're missing.
Wow.
And it's not this, but hello, you bloody wanker. Or am I the wanker? Who is the real wanker? The ultimate question: who is the real
I
wanker?
want to wreck my eyes.
Real Brexit wanker. Well, Brexit geezer.
Do you want to borrow mine? I'm not using it right now.
Oh, hi, Nathan. It's actually a.
Hold on.
I forgot my other pair. An actual what you might call it? You know,
It won't.
Yeah, it's a crescent
It's too
now.
dark.
Mom, it's an actual crescent
John, I
now.
can't get it to work on it.
Yeah, you'd have to find the correct
Yeah,
settings
and
and
I-
flip it to manual.
I can't get it onto the right setting.
Oh, hey, hey.
Here, take these back.
So you probably, it has to be on the night setting.
Yeah, there it goes. Wow.
Maybe that looks more like Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's Pac-Man. Hi,
That's-
Pac-Man.
That's all kind of a good.
Oh,
name.
Nobody was on screen. My bad. My bad.
Who's on
I
what?
popped on for a second.
Nobody was on screen.
When I walked by, so I don't know where they got some.
I don't know where my phone went though. I was gonna try and
Is
capture
yours
some
the
pictures.
one that's being charged? Is the phone that they're being charged? Is that yours?
Oh, it probably is.
I'll go get it.
I got it.
I found the optimal way to hold my phone.
But
What are the odds that at least one person out there pees their pants because they're like, okay, I've got to see this. I can't let it go.
100%.
I love that this is your like thought process right now.
I see
It's
you,
a
Laura.
reason.
Oh,
Oh,
We have extras. I'll
we have an extra pair.
I'll go get one.
Nathan's going over.
Nathan's giving it to her.
oh, you're so sweet, Nathan.
Mom, did you hear? Ducks.
It's Jimmy, the neighbor dog.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Why wasn't I named Jimmy?
Did we bring them all out?
Yes.
We're
But
missing
Nathan had
some
a-
then.
What's that?
We're missing some then because
we're
I
miss-
got a 10-pack.
I know.
There's missing one then.
There's a there.
'Cause me and Angie.
Now we have 0 viewers.
Me and Angie do have 2. So.
Yeah, there's an extra one right here.
Hey, if I hold it like this, it's absolutely stunning.
I just did my good deed for the day.
Yeah, gotta go back to being a dick.
I counted 8 out here.
Perfect.
This isn't mine. Where is it?
John, Laura already got one. Laura already has one.
Oh, yeah, I already
Nathan
I
gave
gave
one.
him one.
I thought. Okay, now I know where all 10 of them are. So in case somebody looks so intently they blow the glasses out, we have this one.
Is there a reason why Bappa looks kind of purple? Oh, it's the sunscreen.
So
Oh, the white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second.
It's
Is
probably
he-
titanium dioxide.
Yeah, I knew nothing was actually wrong. I was just like, why is his face kind of purple?
Unclean. Unclean.
It's kind of
So-
undead,
a lot of people at
Yes,
work.
but more alive.
We had hardly anybody at work today, and a lot of people left for the
You're
afternoon
telling me that there was a bunch of science nerds working at your science nerd bit company?
at my science nerd
Wanted to
factory.
take time off?
Yeah.
Science nerd holiday?
So because there are a lot of things going on, and so work wasn't as busy as usual, and so I felt comfortable taking a couple hours.
What are those
Why
bloopers counting?
you
We're all-
I'm laughing.
Now it looks like
What
a
are they
press.
counting?
Oh wow!
Now
it's
it-
definitely
I'm gonna
Christmas.
see if I can pull it.
They just said 7. They already had one, so no.
Can you notice how much cooler
Just
it
drop
is?
the top.
It's not a crescent moon, it's a crescent sun.
They're probably just counting down from 10
Fair point.
over until it like somehow.
I don't know, the few people who's gonna get some good fun.
In fact, from our,
photos, but
from our perspective,
Zoe?
it's a new moon.
Zoe.
Yes.
Oh crap! You didn't
So
bring your
this is
phone.
always happening in the new
Dang
moon.
it.
Oh, yeah, I can.
It's a much better camera.
When I put it like that, I can definitely see.
I mean, mine can
Yeah,
film
it's
4K
definitely a crescent.
better. You can turn it up a bit.
can only shoot in 4K. No.
Well, I'm trying to get a flashlight. That would be better. 4K is good.
Amazing to me.
For a once in a 20-year
What I
event.
can't wait for is when it gets
I mean,
dark and
It's just a sun.
I
It's
realize that sounds
or a
silly.
circle,
Hey,
orange circle
Mom.
that's slowly
Who
getting
are you?
not that much.
Yeah, who are you doing? What did you do with my wife?
Maybe this is some kind of alien thing and they took Mom.
Replaced her with somebody who actually likes cold weather.
And dark.
Yeah. What that opening in her head really is where the tentacle goes in.
I'm going to talk to my dermatologist about this.
How do you know he's not one of them? He might tell you it's nothing.
Oh, you know what? He looks exactly like Uncle Mike, so I'm getting suspicious.
It's true. Uncle Mike has so many doppelgangers. Aliens must have decided that he's the one that they all need to copy.
Oh. It's true.
So
Unfortunately, the
to-
7th generation copies just aren't the same.
Welcome to any and all new viewers or old viewers. We are, I would say, 20
What's the time?
to 25. It's 2:50.
2:50.
So we're 20 to 25
We are-
minutes out from
23 minutes, 24 minutes from totality.
so 20 to
Totality.
25 minutes.
Looking at
We're having good
somewhere around
times.
3:13:56.
Roughly.
That's what I said.
He did say
Round.
roughly around.
Circa.
It's not a round anymore. It's a
Probably.
crescent.
Hydration is important, and you don't want to drink just water. You want to get electrolytes and any nutrients that you need.
Who else knows as many expressions as we do for about approximately?
So we've got people, I'm in the way. Nobody wants to see my face. We've got people knitting. These people can knit while watching the moon appear to move across the sun.
Well, it's starting to get cold, so we're knitting blankets to keep warm.
Why
Because
is
we can feel it getting cooler.
I wonder
Actually,
why.
unlike the apparent movement of the moon and the sun, normally the moon actually is moving in front of the sun.
Wouldn't they rather see the other side instead of us?
What's that?
I was wondering if they would rather see the other side if you taped the glasses up instead of watching us. No one wants to see us. They want to see the eclipse.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you can't really see that much, but if I show snippets, they can kind of see how it's going. I'm doing my best.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say turn it around, tape it up there, and just leave it. They don't want to see me.
Well, so the problem with that is also that the brightness adjusts, so it keeps fading in and out for whatever reason.
Liam, do you need to run and grab your coat?
No.
It's getting cold.
Why is it getting cold?
Oh,
Think
I don't
about
know,
it.
because our life source is being slowly blackened out.
Is it though? Is it really? Oh wait, it is. Oh crap, it is. Yeah, we're all gonna die.
But yeah, everything is noticeably darker.
It is
Yeah, look at
noticeably
Starting to get
chillier
darker.
here.
Dark and cool.
that. You can kind of see it being a bit darker over there than it is over there. There's kind of like a hue to everything now.
I would agree. That's a very good word, Liam.
What's
Hue.
the word?
He said there's a hue to everything.
I wonder what it's like being on that plane. Holy crap!
What plane?
There's a plane right there.
Yeah.
Just flew like holy crap! They
Oh
must.
wow, it's even more of a crescent now.
Yeah, I can't.
Imagine being on that plane over there.
I hope they have glasses on or
I
they
bet they
closed all
do.
the windows,
I will bet you they do. Some of them do anyway.
especially the pilot.
Pilots aren't going to be looking.
Wouldn't it be cool if
Though they probably will be.
Cleveland Guardians were playing a day game?
Why?
Because it'd suddenly go dark in about the 6th inning.
Holy crap! I
You
gotta get
turn on the
another phone.
lights.
I wonder what the temperature
it's
forecast is going to
noticeable.
look like.
Oh my goodness.
Suddenly minus 700.
Yeah, negative 700 degrees Kelvin.
We're all gonna.
Totally realistic temperatures.
Oh no, man! We're all gonna die or something.
Wonder how many major league stadiums were in the past.
Here we go.
I don't know. It says it's going to be consistently 71, so who knows?
It's not currently 71, I don't think.
Definitely not.
Then we got. Mom, we
Oh.
should have brought the thermometer, because that thing actually does work in the day. 70 degrees. I don't believe you. A low of 47. It's not 47, but it is colder than 70. Which, I mean, that isn't even consistently 71.
Hi! Hi, Wendy!
You know someone named Wendy?
Be nice.
What?
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
I know many people named Wendy.
I don't know any Wendy's.
Wendy is a pretty popular name.
Any Deb?
What's
Take a
that
look.
YouTube video.
Let me see if I can point it at the
Channel.
six.
Yeah,
There
there
it
you
is.
go. There you go.
See, if I
Dad,
tilt
what's your
it,
YouTube
I
channel?
can get different. Ooh. If I put the
Mark
full
wants
thing
to
under
know.
here, you can't really see the crescent. But
Tell
tilt it
him
like
to
that.
click on, go to the post that he replied to,
Yeah.
and just click my picture with my
Getting
glasses on.
there.
And it should
Okay.
take him to the YouTube link.
Okay.
256.
All right. I'm going to try seeing how close we are with the crescent.
Pretty far.
Oh, holy crescent.
Did you just notice?
Well, I haven't looked for about 5 minutes.
Oh.
Wow.
Holy crescent moon, Batman.
Styling. All right. For those perhaps just joining us,
How are you doing, lady?
there.
And Eddie,
Now,
what you listening to?
this is not. Yep, you can definitely see
I don't know if I got.
the sun is very much a crescent now.
Oh, an interesting view.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh,
So we'll keep checking in with the crescent as the moon moves further along. It is a little bit dimmer out here, not super dark. Doesn't feel like twilight,
it's starting to go twilight on us.
but it's definitely noticeably chillier. Like, I don't know who's left and who's joining us. If you're joining us, welcome.
I don't think our bees are happy over there. Something else, the guard bees always do that.
Are the guard bees acting weird?
Guard bees are, they're just.
So I
They are. They're flying all over the place.
They normally-
we believe that the bees are a little bit confused. Obviously, their light and temperature, sensors are probably a little whack. And
We train bees to detect bombs.
they're training bees to detect bombs
Yeah. And drugs. That
and
also
drugs.
helps. Whatever they need.
They think bees will work better than dogs.
Oh no, but I'll show you the video later. It's
They
kinda
bees cost less than like canine officers, probably.
weird. True.
They're using plants to detect bombs,
Definitely different. Definitely.
drugs.
So
Your story.
12. We're approximately 15 minutes out from predicted totality. So
It's getting cold.
I predict 14.
for people joining us, we are going to be at about 99.5%. So we're about 40 miles away from 100% totality.
But I'm not this straight.
So, yeah, it was.
Chad is
Yolanda says there was about 10 degrees drop during partial and another 10 degrees drop during totality when she was participating in viewing the eclipse
crap.
in Washington in 2017. So that is really cool.
My brother said the same thing.
Yeah, so
He was in Oregon at 100%.
it is nicely warm here. It was very balmy. I was very comfortable in the sun with some people, are even in short sleeves. but it is definitely cooler. And when the wind comes up, I'm definitely going to be putting my little a fleecy
use your
jacket
phone.
on. So
Because we have the same camera. So we're
I
just the
can
same.
like see it, but
Sorry.
I can't.
You okay?
I'll just go over.
So-
Just real quick, just if you can get one.
nicely
Yeah, I know I can.
noted that
Thanks,
as we
You can do it online.
It's
I'm
like,
finished for-
as
this
it gets
phone.
more covered up, the easier it is to see. So let's
Crap,
let's
where did
take
I
a
put
look.
mine? Crap, where did I put mine somewhere?
Put your phone?
No, mine.
Is it because I bent?
That's all. It's just harder to do.
So I can't keep the camera focused. I don't have a real sunlight filter, and it'll basically
First, I'm gonna go
our smart technology causes the camera to adjust to the amount of light coming in. So even with the Eclipse glasses, it basically goes dark. So it doesn't really like to have that much light coming in. Next Eclipse, I will get the proper scientific equipment.
How old will you be?
17 years, I think.
If you can't, it's okay. I was just gonna try, but I couldn't get the actual crescent shape.
There you go.
Yeah, no.
I can see that it's a crescent shape. I definitely can see that.
Oh,
I hope it's coming through.
Oh, almost got it.
I'm
Yes. Got it, Mom.
Goodness, guys.
Whoops, dang it.
You want to try it on mine? See if
Sure.
it works?
1 second. Can you? Hey, Mom. Here.
Thank you.
Take a look. Got it.
Oh my gosh.
So, oh yeah, Yolanda, that would be a great idea. That's what we did last time when we had a partial eclipse.
Wow. Amazing.
Let me see if we've got the stuff
If you zoom.
to do that. I wish I had like proper equipment next, like I said, next eclipse. And I really just decided to do a live cast about like 10 minutes before I
Here,
turned
let's
it
do
on.
the video
So,
instead.
it was a spur of the moment thing, and I did not get like proper scientific equipment or plan ahead. So next time, if I'm chasing an eclipse, I will plan ahead and get proper equipment. But for now, we're making do with what we have. So anyway, there's our
Oh, there we go.
he's very good at getting pictures.
There we go.
There's our expert.
Side. Good. Oh. Almost got it.
Take your picture, Mom and Dad.
Dang it, why isn't it
No,
taking?
turn your head back the way it was.
Do I have to like hold the photo button or something?
I don't know.
Because I have it, it's just not taking the photo.
There's the reason. Maybe because it doesn't like the way it is. It sometimes won't take the picture.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what it is. It just doesn't want to take it.
Yeah, it
Oh.
gets funny about it.
I can try one more time.
It's so amazing. Can you imagine being on that plane when it was going by?
Yes, there. Finally got it to work.
Oh, good.
It was hard and it's not great.
But it's amazing. Thank you.
I think it's just giving me this notification if I can get this out of it.
Yeah. Here, get it out of there. Okay.
Yeah, it is a
There you go.
multi-hand job.
I kind of get it.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Thank you, Liam.
Uh-huh.
That's amazing.
You probably can't put here because there's too much traffic, but
So I can try and get one.
they do send up planes
no,
that
just get
fly
some-
as long as possible.
Okay.
in the cone of
Oh,
totality
that's
to
My phone here. I will say the iPhone XR cameras
do
seems to be one
instrument
of the best we have here.
readings to study eclipses.
Crazy how
Interesting.
close it is.
Yeah, see, it's not doing
Yeah, it
anything.
Insert edging here.
It's getting close.
Eclipse edging.
This is what it looks like on my camera,
All the
though.
YouTube comments.
Doesn't show it at all.
I'll bet on the
Yeah,
YouTube
it's
live
still
stream
bright.
just everywhere. We'll find
Yeah, you
girls
need-
saying, "Oh my gosh, it's edging.
I didn't even think
the moon
about
is
it. We
edging."
could have gotten a solar filter to put over their lens.
Holy crap, it's
Yeah,
actually just a line.
Of course, I'm a pessimist. I thought it was going to be cloudy.
This has been amazing. I had no idea.
This is near perfect weather for it.
My goodness, it is definitely moving to twilight here.
It's cold. It's really cold.
I know I'm not supposed to, but I'm just looking at the
Yeah,
sun without
not warm
glasses.
today.
Nicely comfy.
It looks like a thumbnail.
It really does. Oh yeah, look at that. Finally got some good. Well, it's not great, but at this point it's just so blurry.
At some point, it's
Ooh,
worth it just to watch it.
I am watching it.
Because
That's pretty. Oh,
amazing.
that's so pretty.
You okay?
oh yeah, I'm fine. My phone fell on the ground, but that's
Your
okay.
phone might not be, but you're good.
You know,
It's getting a whole lot
oh
better.
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It is getting darker.
Oh my,
Thing is, I can
honestly,
look at the
I don't know
sun
if you
and I
can see
kinda
it, but
Can you balance that?
when I look at the sun with like
on
just my actual eyes, I can kind of see it.
on the side of the
It's getting to the point where I can almost look
Wall?
at it.
Or the-
like on the side of the wall or something.
It's gonna be a full
Even up there to balance it then?
I could.
You have extra hands to.
Turn a chair around.
You can,
Just so that you have the extra hands if the
You can go
laptop
through
stops.
something that I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought-
no, it's more a matter of getting my thing. You can definitely see it's just a sliver now. Ugh. And we are definitely getting like twilight-ish.
Not tonight, 'cause I think I'm at the house.
And I definitely
What day is today? Today's Monday, right? Okay.
this is Monday the 8th. We're having questions.
Is today Tuesday? No, wait, it's Monday. No, wait, I don't know. What day is it? I don't know. Like when I sign stuff at work, because I start
We're about 6
Monday,
minutes from,
and then
from
how random is shit, I'll
max
just switch
coverage.
the date when I sign
Oh, I
stuff.
can tell.
And it's very confusing.
And you do, if you want, you can give me my phone. I can try and get something. Never mind, she wouldn't say.
Crazy how-
I got to see people bring in a trauma on Lifelike last night.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, that was super
I
cool.
mean, not fun,
Not
but
for them, but it was interesting. for
very,
me.
very informative.
And you Deb, if you bring me your phone, I can probably try and get something. Maybe even with the camera. That might even be better. Because we're a few minutes from it.
Yep.
Like 5. That's just according to the internet. Usually quite accurate, but where's your phone?
Your phone is on 4 over there.
Yep. Yolanda says even if we have something with holes in it like a grater or colander, you could use that to project.
Need
I have
a
a
where's
friend
your
who
phone?
did that.
So I
There's a colander.
got a colander.
Auntie Deb,
I
your
remember how the pinhole thing works, but I don't know how to do it with a
phone. Auntie Deb,
colander.
your phone. Where's your phone?
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, I can just try and get something before it's basically gone.
Okay.
Why is it so yellow?
Can you get onto the camera app for me?
Because that's
Oh.
those are the only
The
frequencies
Gosh,
of
filters.
that's
light
a much
that,
better
that is
camera than
like
anything I could ever
Okay.
have.
Here you go.
For our
Until I get a
safety.
new phone
Oh,
one of these
I
days.
hear the birdies. The birdies are going bonkers.
Oh, that's a lot better. Nice phone.
The birdies are not happy.
Mommy, what time is it again?
Look at the little birdies up there.
I don't know if that worked.
Oh, now they're fine.
The birds are very confused.
Seriously.
think you
trying to
don't.
figure out what on earth is happening.
I don't
Oh,
know
yours
where
is
my
perfect.
other. I had a
Andy Deb.
paper with pinhole, and I don't know where it went. It blew away.
Oh, it was.
Andy
what
Deb,
was
yours
it?
is the
Went in
best.
there.
No,
It's
that's
under
the.
the calendar.
Andy Deb, your phone is the best.
No, no,
for
I'm
this.
talking about the other one.
Oh, I haven't
seen
seen
it.
another one.
It's okay.
Look at the birds.
Andy Deb, your phone automatically like it focuses on the Eclipse.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is it's trying to the smarter phones with the smarter cameras.
It's perfect.
Wow.
Hey, Sherida. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Andy Deb,
Hi, Sherida. Happy birthday.
very nice. Whoops. Yeah, happy birthday, Sherida.
it also zooms better. Mom, look how good Andy Deb is.
Yeah.
Oh crap, we're getting there. We're really getting there.
Come in
Really
here,
getting there.
Linda, and see how dark it is.
For those just joining us, if there are any, I don't have any like official sun filter equipment. So oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is definitely getting chilly. And I am going to set this up. I think if I can focus it right, we can watch this. I was going to say I'm not a scientific professional. I am, but not in astronomy. Oof.
Oh my god, look how dark it is. Look behind us, man. Look back. No, turn.
Yeah, here's the question. Is it going to get dark enough to trip up? It already has. The lights are on. Okay. See that remaining sliver is along the side. It's not up at the top in the path that the moon is taking. That's through the area that doesn't go total to us. You get a
So we're literally watching a 1-2-20-year event and you care about food?
Well, I care about food. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Trying to focus this correctly. I smell it.
just a warning. I think it's even at the maximum. It's probably the rate is still going to be bright enough. You shouldn't try to watch it without your glasses on.
Yeah.
Which you can do if you're in totality.
Yep.
You get about a minute and a half.
Dang it, you should have gone.
I have been hearing from people that are up there that it's traffic and
Hey, look at the light.
You notice that the aura?
Oh, I noticed it.
I noticed how cold it is.
It really is like it doesn't look just like a golden hue. It's only over there. You can see that's the main area of the news box.
In case you don't know, my phone can't, or I mean, sorry, my computer,
Like, oh my gosh.
the webcam
I would pay
keeps dimming in response to me filter on.
I feel like it would be harder to see when playing.
Yeah, glasses.
you only could see out of the little keyhole, so it's not original. Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it's
I think it reached its peak.
it's had maximum coverage and it's going across again,
Yeah.
starting to increase the light of the sun.
So we didn't go totally black.
No, we weren't at 100% totality.
I think if we went
Past totality, we didn't quite have 100% coverage. Definitely, it is colder and it's like twilight here. Help, help.
A little bit over that.
Ah!
Oh, the gods heard our petition.
How many persons did we sacrifice, guys?
One.
Me.
Let me.
Okay, I'm gonna put my ice cream bowl away now.
Mom, I think I
Yeah.
actually put mine.
It's hot.
Ah!
Whoa.
Oh yeah, it's definitely blowing.
We can. Oh, goodness. My glasses slid.
Oh well, you never see to see.
Yes.
The moon has chewed the sun up and it's spitting it back out.
That was spicy.
That's a spicy meatball.
Oh,
It tastes
may not
of
be
race.
spicy, but it's definitely hot.
It tastes of violent and extreme radioactivity and nuclear physics. I like it.
All right, the crescent is increasing.
The moon increasing speed, obviously. It is definitely
I
going
can
faster.
feel the light getting brighter.
Well, look at-
Hey,
see,
the lights
it's
turned
kind of-
off.
It's
Papa's
like
lights
it's
turned off.
rotating around
Oh, that's funny.
the sun.
Turn off. The lights on the patio turn off.
Yeah.
Whoops.
New day dawning.
Yeah, same one.
So, oh my goodness. That tiny increase of sliver, the light level here is very noticeable. It's very, very noticeably brighter here. There's our crescent. Again, next time I do an eclipse live stream, I will totally get the proper sun filter for the camera and do this all properly. Love you, Sherida. I'm so glad you got to see the eclipse with us, especially since it's a special day for you twice over. So,
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Sherida.
whoops.
Here I am.
Sorry, I'm trying to handle 3 things at once. Have a great rest of your day. And one last.
Yep.
Whoops.
And it's gonna.
Hey, actually, you know what? We should sing.
What?
Here comes the sun. Na 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 na. Here comes the sun. Little darling. Sorry.
Can't see anybody.
I can't remember. I can't remember the words of that song because it's been so long since I sang it.
So how soon will it be okay to take our glasses off?
You can take them
You
off
can take 'em
anytime.
off
Just don't
anytime
stare
you're
at
not
it.
looking at the sun.
Well, I mean, when I'm looking at the sun,
Not
when?
ever.
It's never
What?
safe to look at the sun with
Yeah.
your glasses
You can
off.
you can take your eclipse glasses off and look at the sun at night tonight.
Oh, okay. You may have to wear them all night, all day, the rest of the day. Oh well.
So
But yeah,
anyway, thanks for sticking with us. This was really, really fun.
Yes.
So we'll be checking in. I'll be putting up, the crescent every so often. Just, but actually, you guys, doesn't it feel a few degrees warmer?
It's warmer for
It's,
sure.
yeah,
It's already
I'm noticing
warmer.
the warmth already.
It's a lot lighter. It's warmer. It's gotten warmer since we maxed out totality. So
I'm getting more
We're gonna
I'm
use the
getting
rest.
more shadow too.
Like,
I thought I used it.
okay.
That was nice. What?
He set an alarm for his phone to remind him to do his homework because he's really trying to get back his grades back up. And so like he set one for like 3:10 that said like, "Oi, bloke, you've got to do your homework," or something like that.
Oi,
And then,
mate,
like,
do your homework.
and then another one for like 3:30 that was like, "You blimey idiot, do your homework." And of course he like had it like read by the British voice.
On his phone.
Oh, yep, I can see that sliver, but there we go.
Yeah, but you okay if that's order the rinse movie?
Change,
Maybe.
just change shapes and went sideways. Now it's a smiley face.
So
Or is it just
thanks
me?
to everyone who's joining for my
Yeah,
very
it's
first live
coming from a
stream.
different angle. It's going over on it.
Yeah, it's odd.
We will be, like I said, we'll be checking in as the crescent then increases. But
Listen, little boy.
thanks for
Listen to the little boy.
joining in with our family.
Oh, yeah,
We
you're right.
are
It does
so
look like it's a
grateful,
little boy
and
with a
we
fish
are
hook right
actually
now.
super
Yep.
super excited because we got to experience this together as a family. And Dad, help me remember, was it Johannes Kepler and Tycho Brahe? Was it their work in putting together kind of the ellipse calculation?
Kepler was the one who recognized that there was an ellipse, and the radius sweeps out equal areas in time, not equal distance.
Right.
That was Kepler.
And that enabled calculations of the movements of
More
heavenly
accurately
bodies.
as to where the sun was going to be at any given point.
And so that was very, very pivotal in the ability of humans to be able to predict when events like an eclipse would occur. And actually, so Johannes Kepler, to the best of my memory, was he worked out the mathematical basis for all of this. But as I recall, Tycho Brahe was the one who, with his observatory at Uraniborg, he collected a lot of the raw data, and Kepler was actually kind of his assistant for many years. And it was his observations and a lot of the data that he collected that Kepler used in his work to develop his models.
Yeah.
So it's
found the best fit curve to the
right.
to the equation going around the ellipse.
Right. Yep. And so that's just extremely exciting, and it's interesting to remember that things like this, we have the International Space Station and the Hubble telescope and things like that, and we still are relying on a lot of the basis. We're relying on a lot of the work that was done by people hundreds of years ago. So super fun, super exciting.
I should have been like, what are you guys seeing?
Oh my gosh. I could not figure out what I thought maybe my hat had moved or my glasses.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I have no clue if she saw me or not, but I saw
These
you
people
readjust your hat
behind me.
I did not know you were back there harassing me.
All right. So you can see perhaps a slight difference now.
I couldn't tell if you were just like, oh, this boy, or what, because you didn't say anything.
So hello to Rita. I will not venture to pronounce your name, but hello. We're so glad you joined us. See if I can Hey, Gigantor. You're blocking out the sun. You're so big.
Oh, me? Or are you talking? I'm not even. Okay.
Doo, 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 doo.
Way too much fun. You know that, right?
We are having a good time here,
We enjoy
folks.
each other way too much. I wanted to get a picture of the
Whoops.
cousins with their glasses on,
We'll get 'em out.
I got some pictures.
but- of all three?
I think not all together, but I did get picture and video of all of us.
I want to get one of all three of them together.
Nathan, go get them. Go get your cousins and bring them out so you can get a picture of them.
Doo, 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 doo.
Yeah, now it's obviously bigger. A big smiley face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to think about it. It may move off faster than it moved on.
It feels like it's going faster.
Well, because they're moving in the
As it moved
different
on,
direction.
As it was moving on, it was moving
yeah
um,
with it, and
with
now
it,
it's
and now
moving
in the
opposite.
direction of the
So it
front
wasn't
motion
all in my
swing.
head. I'm not
No.
crazy, but
Well, you are, but
You might be, but that's not why.
This does not serve as evidence of it.
you know what?
Wow.
I know how to kill you.
There we
without
go.
nobody knowing, and I can take the meds from my work, and no one will ever know.
Are you gonna give me that one?
I don't
where
know
you,
if
like,
you
kill
want
you
that.
and then
Okay.
bring you back to life.
Ooh, no, unfortunately, that
That's
one.
the
Clearly.
Bring you back to life. So.
Oh.
one that
Wahoo.
stops the heart and forget the medicine and starts it again.
You can definitely see that the sliver is bigger. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. By the way, just it's like our family, we have so much fun together.
Even when I'm threatening to kill them.
It's a joke.
I have evidence.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll get.
I have
I wanna get your balls
evidence. Video evidence. Boom. Here we go.
Video evidence.
Oh,
We have
Okay.
video evidence that you're gonna kill me.
I'm just this.
It
one,
is
guys.
now
Leave a threatened father.
warm enough that I'm almost about to take off my little
It's
jacket.
like, I couldn't tell you
So
how
it's
many
definitely
people who wind
increasing
up
in
as Karen
temperature.
Mason's clients at some point get angry at someone and say, if you don't do what I want you to do, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Awkward.
dumb.
Do you know
Awkward.
what this is? The awkward turtle. That is awkward. And that is now.
That is
documented
also
for all.
that is
forever.
also documented with video evidence.
We already knew I
As
was
per
strange.
usual, folks, stay hydrated. Don't just drink water. Water's important. But if you only drink water, you will die
You'll
because
die of hyponatremia.
you need electrolytes and
Guess
other
what?
nutrients. So
Can you take care of that?
Well, I treated someone for that last week.
I'm hydrating properly.
Do you know what it does? It makes you get really crazy. Like it alters your cognitive status significantly.
Really?
Well-
Yes, I'm aware.
Yes, we know because someone
That
who is
explains your
related
whole
to
life.
one of us, actually related to everybody,
Uncle Jim?
no,
No, that was his potassium that made him sick.
Grandpa Trigg,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
when he went low potassium,
Yep.
he would get really vague.
Yeah.
And
That
I
does
don't know. I don't know.
Mhm.
We knew, and particularly she knew, because he called her a whole lot more than he ever called me.
Yeah.
That when she started hearing that, it was eat a banana,
Yeah.
Time to call the ER,
get your potassium up.
and I'll
Well-
take you to the ER.
If you get his potassium up fast enough, you don't have to go to the ER.
So-
Usually by the
By
time
the
he called
time you
me,
get-
it was.
Yeah.
By the
best to have
time you have
it
altered mental, well, so potassium is more likely to affect your heart rhythm and give you arrhythmias, whereas the sodium is more likely to cause altered mental status. Like they'll both do it, but that's generally more the way it goes. Generally,
well.
calcium
Clear-
and magnesium affect your muscle tremors and stuff.
Clearly, I have sodium issues. I don't have potassium issues because I don't have a heart. According to my own son.
It's like the banker
Not
in the
guilty.
Old
Oh,
West
look
had
at
a
how much
glass
bigger
eye.
it is. Now it looks like the
already,
dream
it's
works
So-
noticeably
Been
bigger.
made so
That looks like
well
the
and so realistically, nobody knew which eye was the glass eye. And somebody went in and spent time with him and came out and said, I figured it out. His left eye is I figured out. I watched, and one of the eyes was totally cold and calculating as he told me I couldn't have it alone. And the other one had a spark of human knowledge in it. And I knew it was the other one that was the
the
real
cold and
eye.
calculating one.
Yeah.
I feel like you could also
My
make that into a
mother,
lawyer
one
joke.
of her eyes looked at me with love and compassion. So I knew that was the glass one. That's what Nathan would say.
I haven't been paying attention at all.
I don't know. It was probably, you were probably somewhere between the age of 10 and 12. And we were having a dispute regarding something. I don't even remember what.
You're trying to poison me.
But you were probably crying,
About
and I was
Venus or
probably
food?
saying, "Are you crying? Why are you crying?" And you said that you didn't think I had a human heart.
Yeah.
All right,
Only lobster hearts in this
so I
one.
can take a picture all
Hmm?
together.
Only lobster hearts in that one. This one, whatever. Oh,
They were
Yeah.
she has an
Can
you go over
artichoke
by
heart.
Zoe so I
Yeah,
can
one
take a
second, I'm trying to
picture?
put these on.
Just move it next to you. And you can turn off the phone for a second. Take a picture.
I'm looking at the
I know,
perfect
I'm
angle so
trying
the
to-
sun is getting in my
I'm
eyes.
just going to go and sit approach so you can both Nathan and Zoe.
hi.
Here,
Sorry.
Here, really close. Oh, you hear that? Low flying aircraft. But he had a good time.
Alright.
We got
Hey,
some
Liam,
rest.
you want to untuck your shirt real quick? Untuck it.
That shows that that guy probably saw it from the air.
Probably he did.
All right. Want to look up at the eclipse? All right. Glasses off.
Oh my gosh, it's still
Alright.
there.
Normal picture, Nathan. Just one normal picture.
That's not
All right,
possible.
everyone,
So
look at me and smile.
I can't see you.
we are probably
1 second.
moving toward
Yeah, I can see you.
just
I can even see the eclipse at the same time.
hang on. We're still seeing the crescent increase, so we'll get a few more peeks at it. Then we'll probably
This is a
shut down the
Nathan thing
live
to do.
stream just because there's not
Start
much else to
moving.
see.
You're on.
I made
camera.
sure I was off screen.
Yeah.
Smile
Oh,
when
I
you
was like-
say that,
You
mister.
were like displaying.
Can someone play some copyrighted music for me to dance to?
So it gets taken off.
Yeah, that's the joke. You got the joke.
Oh, he's so funny.
I'm starting to feel actually more.
Oh, it's a good thing we weren't singing the Beatles song more than a few bars because we probably would get copyrighted.
Yeah.
Beatles are
A
pretty.
millennial takedown.
It is noticeably hotter and brighter now.
It is
They
definitely
kinda look like they
warmer.
like each other.
What a coincidence.
I know, right?
Wow.
Who'd have thunk it?
I think it's actually really, really cool to see how important the sun is in terms of just recognizing temperature differences that we can feel even in a span of a few minutes.
How much do you think they paid the guy that like moves his hand up to block the sun for everyone?
No, he's there's a guy, it's the big round blimp, and he just like drives it in front.
It's kind of like the Wienermobile, but different.
The wiener blimp.
It's like the Wienermobile,
All right.
except it's nothing.
I guarantee the flat Earth Facebook pages are going to be filled over the next couple of days with flat earthers trying to explain how the solar eclipse took place.
don't even want to get on.
They
there
were
and
actually
read.
just darkening the brightness of the
Liam
giant
really likes
dome
the
that's
fall.
I'm not good at
that's
this.
projecting the sun.
I think they figured out that what,
Are we gonna
what
get
the sun really is.
Oh,
It's made up of.
I just figured out that the reason that you couldn't see the sun for several seconds there was because my head was blocking it like the moon.
It took them that long to figure it out.
You were just doing
Yeah,
a,
they had
you
to
know,
wait till the
realistic,
invention of
That's
LED.
right.
a realistic, you know,
What was blocking
demonstration.
what?
It used to just be candles.
You did what was it?
So my head was blocking the moon. I mean, the sun, like this, like the moon. You can definitely see that there's a crescent, but it's increasing. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Very interesting. We've got our
I love how you're like looking all sweet and smiling, and then the boys are like being the boys.
Was it I or would it be word?
Mom, how was the photo of me looking directly at the sun that I was actually looking directly at the sun
I don't know.
for?
They both sound.
Yeah, it kind of hurt.
I don't know how to
It
do
hurt,
a sun
but-
dance.
I can actually look at the sun without actually experiencing much damage.
Where Liam and I.
No,
just both
thank you.
instinctually doing the same
See? I just did it.
Pretty much.
Ow. I didn't like that.
That one.
Why
Oh.
didn't I like that?
Anyway,
I didn't like that.
yeah,
Something
please
that
don't
hurt.
do that.
Large.
That's bad. I've done it
Extra
before.
large if, like,
I remember one time I
full
stared at the sun for like a minute straight.
large. Usually large.
You will be blind.
A minute, if you actually stare at the sun for a minute,
I don't
you
know if it's the ice cream, but I
would
just feel
probably
the
do
need
at
to be
least
sick
some
relapse.
damage.
Well,
to
maybe
the
it wasn't a
memory
minute. It was
verse.
like at least like 20, 30
You know,
seconds.
2 seconds, it's probably not going to do any great damage because your eye doesn't focus that quickly. And
Mhm.
but much longer than
I
that,
hope the
and you
joke is supposed
potentially
to be,
do
but I
permanent
think
damage to the
the
retina.
bonus
You'll
on here.
burn out rods and
I literally
cones that
made
will
that
never
joke.
recover.
I'm gonna
Except
go
without,
inside.
like,
We're talking about the,
I'm leaving.
it said something other thing related to the-
yeah.
but it was-
So
la 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 la.
our little guy is not so much the outdoorsy type. So between potentially destroying his rods and cones and having bees flying around, he's not a super big fan of being out here, so he just went inside. But the rest of us are still out here, and I'm fine because I put an extra layer of sunscreen on.
It's like apocalypse, eclipse, alpaca lips.
Yes, I did see that.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
Lunar eclipse.
refresh
Yep.
YouTube until I see
Look at it.
something.
We're back to it looking
Yep.
like a
I want
Like a
alpaca
crescent.
lips.
Half.
How much Botox does that take to get alpaca lips now?
And people listening are going, what on earth are they talking about?
so. Yep. We're still looking at the crescent. Definitely
It's about
warmer.
half now,
It's-
isn't it?
birds-
Well, it's not quite to the diameter.
You're the only one I don't
The
have a
point is
picture
not at the diameter yet.
Ah, what? It was all up in my face. That close, I thought it was a bee.
What was it?
I thought it was a bee too. What was it?
It was a fly, I think. It wasn't a bee.
Am I a horrible sister for laughing?
Yes.
I just no,
I
I just
fully admit that I would be jumping up and down because I'm terrified of bees.
I'm not terrified of bees. I'm not a
Well, I'm
fan of
horribly allergic
things
to
that
them,
fly
so.
up into my face.
Okay, I gotta take these off.
I can't tell. Oh, there you go. Thanks.
It's 12.
Well, now the birds are kind
Hold
of
on, I gotta zoom out.
trying to figure out.
It's 12 for an extra large.
Well, it's not how many slices of. They usually cut the same number of slices. It's how big the slices are because the diameter of the pizza increases.
Well, the extra large, they cut it into more slices.
Oh, okay.
That are regular.
Oh, here, I was gonna. Don't step on my plants.
Wow, okay, he turned on some kind of weird clicky noise. I
Wait.
don't know how to turn that off. But it's annoying.
All right.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know what we're doing.
Photo
Little
shoot.
backdrop.
Liam, you turned on the clicky noise on my camera. How do I turn off the clicky noise?
Clicky noise.
Go into settings
Clicky,
and find
clicky.
the clicky noise tab.
I'm stuck.
Mun click on.
You need a hand to get down?
No.
All right, so the crescent is noticeably bigger. So let's see if I can
Actually,
get a good glimpse. Burr, 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 burr.
I didn't see that coming.
I thought we go watch the movie.
Yep.
You're so crazy. She's like, I know. Here am I with my unimpressed face.
Mom, you're so lame.
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I'm just hungry.
Gosh, Mom, you're so embarrassing.
It's in the mom's manual. It's part of the job. In fact, it has, what, 3 chapters or something?
I always told Nathan when he was little that if he embarrassed me when he was 3 years old, I was going to embarrass him when he was 13.
Did it work?
No, he doesn't get embarrassed very easily.
You try.
Basic-
Trying,
That's
right.
usually what she would do, I think.
Did it
Basically,
embarrass you when she would dance down the supermarket aisle?
and then I embraced it and I joined her.
And then
He-
she like lost him.
True that.
so
True that.
I scarred Nathan so early in life that he doesn't get embarrassed anymore.
Okay, now about 2/3 of the surface is now visible.
Yeah, I think
Well,
it's a little past the
somewhere between 60 and 65, probably.
So in terms of viewing it on the screen, we'll take a few more peeks, but it's really going to be harder and harder to see the crescent because it's getting more and more uncrescenty
Well,
and more light
and more
is
light
coming
is
out.
pouring in that the thing has to compensate for.
Yep. So if anyone has any fun questions they'd like to ask while we have our team here.
Go. I hear the birds coming back.
Yeah, so I observed a couple minutes ago that more and more birds are chirping again. They were just really confused for several minutes there. I don't know how the field of avian astronomy is going, but I get the sense that it's not advanced as human astronomy. So they may not have been able to predict the eclipse as humans were. So yeah, they were the apian astronomy especially was little off. So the bees have calmed down quite a bit. When it was like going toward the totality, the bees were very agitated. Now they are quite a bit quieter.
If you walk over and approach the hive from the front, you'll notice that they're still there.
But they're just so much, quieter.
Yeah.
They were very they were buzzing around. I don't know what else to call it.
It was the
The light going
yeah.
light going down faster than it normally would have dropped. They're probably more temperature sensitive than light sensitive as far as activity goes.
I'm noticing a
Mm.
definite change in the light and in the warmth as we go back up to normal.
Yep,
Yeah, but remember,
definitely.
it's 2 hours later than when we started talking about it.
That's true, but it's still very warm and
Not too. It's about
still very warm and very bright.
Yep, it's almost fully uncovered, I guess. I mean, as the moon slides across, obviously proportionate to kind of the side, the arc that it covers, the area that it covers increases and decreases, so it's not linear.
it's got to be a quadratic
So.
function.
Yeah, it's not gonna, it's not yeah, it's not linear. Anyway, nobody in the chat asked any questions. So, Dad, what was your favorite part about our event today?
The eclipse is happening. Oh, wow.
Eclipse 2.0.
We just passed totality.
Seeing it happen the way I've heard it described. This is the first time I've ever had a chance to watch one at this level. Never watched anything more than about a 40% solar eclipse. Watched a bunch of lunars, but this is the first solar.
Yeah, as I said, the last time we had an eclipse, it was several years ago. I don't remember exactly when, but several years ago. And it was only, we could only see a partial. And we did the thing, I don't know if you even remember, Nathan, where we did the thing with the pinhole, and we could kind of see that there was a little bit of shadow over the sun, but it wasn't obviously nearly as interesting, nor was it obviously as close to the totality as we had today. So what about you, Mom? What was your favorite part?
Actually, I think my favorite part was listening to all the silliness as people were watching it, which is typical. I like listening to everybody being silly.
What about you, Mia?
I thought it was really. I didn't think that the temperature change was going to be so dramatic. That surprised me.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it would. No.
Yeah, I thought there would be a little bit, but not like that. So that was pretty cool. And just I don't know. It was really amazing to watch.
I thought it was amazing. The light, looked like dusk. I walked into the house and it looked like dusk, and then the automatic lights out here on the patio turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Don't know
then they turned off again.
Don't know if you guys caught that. We've got light sensitive lights, and as the eclipse went toward totality, it got dark enough that the lights on the porch turned on, and then as it got lighter again, they turned off.
The image they use is brutal. But it looks cool that way. So
What about you, Zoe? Zoe's sitting over
I
there.
don't think she wants to be on the camera.
Oh, okay. Zoe doesn't want to be on camera, which is fine because she was behind the chair. So you're good. You didn't have a favorite part? Do you have a favorite part?
My favorite part, I like looking at the sun. I look at the sun a lot, even when I'm not wearing glasses. So it was like right up my alley.
I pay for your medical bills.
Yeah. And you also pay for my funny bills. So
Yeah, but by the
Yeah.
time that level of blindness sets in, he'll be on his own and pay for it.
Honestly, though, I am almost legally blind, and I never looked at the sun like that.
sorry.
So
No, I like the concept of looking at the sun. So that was my favorite part.
well, now with these, you can look at the sun every day if
I
you
know.
want.
I'm actually really excited about that.
Oh goodness, if you're gonna look at the
I'm
sun
not
every
saying
day,
that to be
get a
funny. I'm really
get a pair of
excited about
permanent
that.
ones instead of the paper ones. They don't cost that much.
Can you actually get them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have all kinds of that and like polarizing
Huh.
filters, all kinds of stuff.
And if you want to
Science.
do it for contrast, you get one that has one sun blocking lens and one magnifying lens.
Oh, brother. I mean, oh, husband.
So honestly, apropos of not much, but I actually, whenever I learn about eclipses or think about eclipses, it makes me think of that moment. I believe it's in a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court,
Yes.
where the protagonist, why can't I remember his name? Do you remember his name? The protagonist, we'll call him, finds out, what day it is and remembers that there was an eclipse historically. And so he utilizes that
Yes.
he convinces, the people of King Arthur's court that he has powers because he says that he can block out the sun and then an eclipse occurs. And so that's a spoiler alert. I don't know why you haven't read a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court. You should.
It's
Worth reading once.
yes. Better let them know who the author
Hank
is.
Morgan
Hank Morgan.
is the name.
Is it?
According to Wikipedia.
Oh, you still have your glasses.
Morgan sounds no. Well, yes. Okay, I'm not saying it's not for Hank Morgan,
Yeah, Hank Morgan.
but I was thinking
Sure.
because the one of the
I don't know,
villains
it
is
doesn't-
Morgan Le Fay.
And he
I've been
becomes
messing
a.
with it, but now
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know.
I haven't read it since I was
It was
a
in the
freshman
recycle.
in high school.
Well, it wasn't when I found
And you
it.
know why I read it? I read it for a book report.
I ripped it almost
Because-
with it, but now it's ripped too much.
Do you
I'm gonna
remember
mess
this?
with it, so
I read it for a book
I'm good.
report in which I had tried to do a book report on another
Give it
book.
back.
And my
19
English professor at a very expensive private school
Yes.
had never read Fahrenheit
He had never
451 by
heard
Brett
of
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah, he'd never heard of it. He wouldn't let me do my book report on it because he hadn't read it.
He never even
So I
heard
picked
that.
Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court, which was fine. It was a good book. It was interesting, but I was like flabbergasted.
So did we.
Yeah, you
And he
But
was
you-
so
in a school like that where there's basically one English teacher.
Yeah.
You hold off Animal Farm until you really need it.
Speaking of songs, there's actually a song called The English Teacher.
I never knew that.
An English teacher is really someone. How proud I'd be if you had become one. Bye bye, Birdie. And we're down to one
You know
viewer. Hello, faithful
Did
viewer.
it make it into the movie, or was that only in the Broadway?
I think it was in the movie. We are almost done with the.
So nice to be warm again.
Yep, you can. There's not much to see in terms of the crescent.
Yeah.
So, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. So, stay warm, and I hope that the light of the sun, as well as the light of God's grace, gives you joy and warmth.